Several days ago, Jaguar Land Rover announced a new CEO that was going to take over from the company. Now, on this channel, we have followed everything with the fallout of the woke rebrand that has happened, and it was announced that Adrian Mardell was going to be stepping down, or he was fired, whichever happened, as the CEO of the JLR company. So, therefore, it was unsurprising that they have already announced the replacement. It came very quickly. The new CEO for Jaguar Land Rover is PB Balaji, which I think I've said correctly, and I think he's set to take over in November. Hello and welcome back to Chat About It, Don't Shout About It with me, Rachel, the Queen of the Woke, as crowned by one of my haters, not by myself. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, switch on the notification bell so that you know I am releasing another video. Thank you to everyone who's joined me already. I cannot run this channel without you. We're trying to get to 2K. Please, can we make it? I don't know. Can we do it? Anyway, I also have lots of new media pages which I have been bombarding with you for the last sort of week or so. So please do feel free to check those out. They are linked in the description below. So please do keep it friendly in the chat as well. If you do not know who PB Balaji is, he is the CEO of Tata Motors in India. He is the first Indian to be the CEO of Jaguar Land Rover. And if you don't know, Jaguar Land Rover's subsidiary is part of the Tata Group. Now, in my video last week, I speculated that perhaps the new CEO would have to focus on damage control and maybe go for, I don't know, a complete turnaround, maybe change some things. Oh, well, how wrong I was. I got that abysmally wrong. He's not going to do that. He's not doing the 180 like I was hoping for. Instead, he defended the rebrand. And this article that I've got for you is taken from the Telegraph. The entire article is linked below should you wish to read it for yourself. I've just taken the relevant parts. New Jaguar boss defends woke rebrand after Trump criticism. The new boss of Jaguar Land Rover has defended the company's woke rebrand days after Donald Trump labeled it a total disaster, which you can't deny it was a disaster. PB Balaji, who is due to take over as chief executive of Jaguar Land Rover JLR in November, claimed that the car maker had seen a positive response to its overhaul. Right, okay, if you say so. He told reporters, "We have put our plans together. The cars have been revealed," which is true. "They're getting exciting responses from the customers on the ground." Right, okay. "Therefore, that's what the strategy is." The article also goes on to describe the cars as Thunderbird cars, which is what I thought was quite funny because last week it was a Batmobile, and I always wanted Lady Penelope's car when I was growing up. Shame I can't afford Jaguar Land Rover, but to be honest with you, I would rather just try and buy a mini Lady Penelope car nowadays. But that's all you need to know, really. Nothing is going to change. He is going to go forward with the rebrand and he's going to try and make it work by the sounds of that statement. Now, if he wants to do that, then that's totally up to him, but he's going to shoulder a lot of responsibility if this does not work. He is going to have to make it work. He's got no choice. I don't know how he would do it because I feel like this particular rebrand alienates a large demographic of the customer base. And whilst I haven't seen any direct calls for a boycott, people will vote for their wallets with this one. And I think that doing this type of rebrand is not the best thing. You saw it. You saw the advert. Did you see the adverts that they put into the countries where it was illegal to be trans? Well, they removed the trans person from that advert altogether. Yeah, very inclusive, right? In this rebrand. It feels like they want to make it seem like they care about the LGBT community, but if they do something like that, then really do they care? No, I don't think so, because they're more interested in the money aspect. If they weren't, they wouldn't have removed that first person in the first place, and they wouldn't have advertised in the countries where it was illegal to be trans. The time will tell if this rebrand will work. I personally don't think it will. That's just an opinion. The concept and the ideas that they've got, they need to be looked at. In my opinion, they need to be dropped. They need to be changed. I like unique cars. When I look at cars nowadays, I find them much too generic. I like old cars. My favorite car is the Mini Cooper, but the old Mini Coopers. Now, PB Balaji also believes that the rebrand has worked. I've not seen anyone that has given any positive feedback. I think I would really have to dig around to find it. In fact, why don't I make it a mission that I dig around to see if I can find any positive feedback for the rebrand? Because all I see currently is negative. But if this is the way forward, then like I said, I think people will vote for their wallets. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Chat about it, don't shout about it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back on Sunday. Bye bye.